Hey friends, it's Jules. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to talk about the books that I want to get to in August. So usually I always start out with the readathons I'm participating in. I was on sprints on Tiara's channel. Her channel is called Aubrey's Books and Coffee, and she does reading sprints every Friday. And I usually try and pop on them. I just have them up when I'm working. So they were mentioning this readathon and I was like, oh, that sounds fun. So the readathon is called Arc August and the theme is Shark Attack. So it's Shark August. Readathon is hosted by Vanessa at Read with Dr. B, and I will link her channel below so you can go and check out her readathon announcement. There is a Discord. This is a team-based challenge readathon. However, there is a team that is non-challenge that you can join. So I just went ahead and picked Tiara's team because that is who I heard about it through, and I didn't know anybody else that was participating in it. So you don't have to read ARCs to be in the readathon. So you can be reading regular books, but the goal is to get some of your ARCs read. I only have 6 ARCs that I need to read. However, 2 of them are already published. One was in June and the other was just this past week. And then a few of them are releasing in August, and one is early September. So I would like to get as many of them read as possible. So these are the ARCs that I have to read, and I am going to read them in the order that they've either come out or are coming out. That's what I try and do anyway. So the first one that I'm actually currently reading right now is A Body at the Book Fair by Ellie Alexander. This is book 6 in the Secret Bookcase Mysteries. This series is so good. I have loved every single one of these, and I got an ARC for almost every single one. Pause, my dog is walking. There's always tippy taps. This is a cozy mystery series that you really do have to read from book 1 on, because it's like there's like a side investigation that is happening that is unrelated to each book's murder. And this is the last book in this series. So there's only 6 books in this series. So highly recommend picking them up. The second one is We Won't All Survive by Kate Alice Marshall. I have already started this one, and I think I'm actually going to get the audiobook of it now because it's already released. So if I have an ARC, the ARCs take me a while because I don't have the audio for them. And I usually only read them on my Kindle, and I usually only read my Kindle at night when I'm in bed. So I don't get very much read. I need to be better about reading on my Kindle at other times besides at night. So We Won't All Survive is basically like a reality TV survivor type book. So there's a bunch of contestants that arrive at like this kind of like ghost town type place, and it's like a survivalist type reality show. So I'm enjoying it so far. I'm not very far in, but I'm already liking it. And that just released July 29th. Third up is Too Old for This by Samantha Downing. This comes out August 12th. This one is basically like a retired serial killer. She's just like out here living her best life. And then like somebody comes around starting asking questions about old cases and her involvement in them. And so she may have to come out of retirement. It sounds fun. The next one is One Dark Night by Hannah Rochelle. I'm not sure how to say that. I have not read from this author. This one comes out August 19th. This one's about a group of teenagers that go out on Halloween into the woods. There's some like urban legend type folklore stuff going on, and one of them dies, and then it just kind of follows like the investigation behind that, and then like the town's like past secrets and things. The next one is The Marigold Cottages Murder Collective by Joe Nichols. I also have not read from this author. I'm a little nervous about this. It's said to have vibes of like the Thursday Murder Club or the show Only Murders in the Building. I think that's the name of it. And I didn't like the Thursday Murder Club, but I selected this before I read that. So basically it's a group of tenants that live in this like community, and somebody new moves in who they're kind of suspicious of, and somebody dies, and the guy that just moved in gets arrested, but then the landlord is like, no, he didn't do it, and she confesses to the crime. And then I guess the whole like community has to come together to try and like prove she didn't do it. So I don't know, I'm nervous about it, but we'll see. And then my last ARC is The Last Resort by Erin Entrada Kelly. This is a spooky paranormal middle grade, which I love. So basically a girl there, I think I don't know if they're moving or if they're just going on a trip, but like strange things happen. Her grandpa dies, and wherever they're going to, she starts seeing ghosts, and then she sees her grandpa, and he basically tells her that he didn't die of natural causes, that he was murdered, and so she's got to try and like solve his murder. It sounds fun. Anyway, those are all my arcs. I'm hoping to at least get through half of them, if not more. Moving on to book club picks. The only two book clubs I'm really doing are The Night Owls with Gwen's Patreon, and we will be reading Adrift by Lisa Brito. I don't know how to say it. The gist of this: S wakes up alone on a sailboat in the remote Pacific Northwest with no memory of who she is or how she got there. She finds a note, but it's more warning than comfort. Start over, don't make yourself known, don't look back. So basically she's trying to figure out answers about like what somebody's basically wanting her to erase her old life. So she's caught between which life she wants, the one that was taken from her, or the new one she must make for herself. So I know nothing about this. I've never read from this author, so hopefully it's good. And then for Jess's Sleep When I'm Dead book club, we are reading The Ghostwriter by Julie Clark. I'm actually a co-host for this month, so I will be on the live show with Jess discussing this book. So this one says, June 1975, the Taylor family shatters in a single night when two teenage siblings are found dead in their own home. The only surviving sibling, Vincent, never shakes the whispers and accusations that he was the one who killed them. Decades later, the legend only grows as his career as a horror writer skyrockets. Ghostwriter Olivia Dumont has spent her entire professional life hiding the fact that she is the only child of Vincent Taylor. Now on the brink of financial ruin, she's offered a job to ghostwrite her father's last book. What she doesn't know, though, is that this project is another one of his lies, because it's not another horror novel he wants her to write. After 50 years of silence, Vincent Taylor is finally ready to talk about what really happened the night of 1975. It sounds so good. I am crossing my fingers. And then I am carrying over 2 books from July that I did not get to. I am going to hopefully be doing, I don't know, this may get pushed to September, y'all, with me doing the readathon now and reading my arcs. I don't know. But I am planning on doing an author taste test reading Vi Keelan books. So I'm going to be reading The Unraveling and Someone Knows, hopefully this month. We'll see. I do have a couple of fantasy books that I want to get to this month. The first one is Fearless by Lauren Roberts. This is the last book in the series that I need to read. And then the other one that I would like to get to is Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. This is book 2 in the Phantasma series. And I had a good time with Phantasma. So I'm hoping that this one is just as good. And the last 2 books I want to read are romances. Color everyone surprised, I don't read romances. But these just seemed like something that I'm just kind of interested in reading now. The first one is Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. This is book 2 in the Lakefront Billionaire series. I love to the first one, and I just haven't picked this up. I mean, it's a chunker. But the third book, Love Arranged, comes out August 19th, right after my birthday. So I kind of want to read this before that, so then maybe I can buy myself a birthday present. And then the last one is Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. Look at this, you guys. This book is stunning. And I picked it up when Gwen was here. And it just screams summer, and I kind of want to read it before summer's over. And really, like, once August is gone, we're done with summer. So I kind of feel like I need to read this month. So that is my August hopefuls, you guys. Let me know in the comments below what you're most excited to read in August. Are any of these books on your radar? Please make sure to like this video, subscribe if you're not already. I appreciate every single one of you being here. And until my next video, friends, be yourself, be awesome, be kind. Bye.